Hey, what's up, good people? It's Rob Lee. We're going to look at a clip here from Donald Trump from 3 years ago when Frank Luntz was asking him a question about, do you ever ask God for forgiveness? Now, for all of you MAGA people, for all of you people who love Donald Trump, for all of you people who have put your faith and your hope in Donald Trump, I want you to think very carefully about what it is that you're going to hear. And after we look at it, then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about what it actually means.
So we've got people lined up for questions. I just got one more, because you used the word Christian. Have you ever asked God for forgiveness?
That's a tough question. I don't think in terms of, I'm a religious person. Shockingly, because people are so shocked when they find this out, I'm Protestant, I'm Presbyterian. And I go to church and I love God and I love my church. And Norman Vincent Peale, the great Norman Vincent Peale, was my pastor. The Power of Positive Thinking. Everybody's heard of Norman, and I love my church. And Norman Vincent Peale, the great Norman Vincent Peale, was my pastor. The Power of Positive Thinking. Everybody's heard of Norman Vincent Peale. He was so great. He would give a sermon you never wanted to leave. Sometimes we have sermons, and every once in a while we think about leaving a little early, right, even though we're Christian. Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, Frank, would give a sermon. I'm telling you, I still remember his sermons. It was unbelievable. And what he would do is he'd bring real-life situations, modern-day situations, into the sermon. And you could listen to him all day long. When you left the church, you were disappointed that it was over. He was the greatest guy. And then, you know, he passed away, but he was a great... He wrote The Power of Positive Thinking, which is a great book.
But have you ever asked God for forgiveness?
I'm not sure I have. I just go and try and do a better job from there. I don't think so. I think if I do something wrong, I think I just try and make it right. I don't bring God into that picture. I don't.
All right, folks, welcome back. So after watching that clip, what conclusion do you come to? Well, the only conclusion that you can come to is that Donald Trump is not a man of the Almighty Father. He's not a man of whom most people call God. He did not even mention the name Jesus Christ. This is because he cannot. He's not a part of that family. So many times you will see people, they feign to be Christian or they love God, but the truth is they have a different God. Donald Trump is part of the 33 1/3 club. And for those of you who follow my channel, you know this is in Revelation 12. This is the corrupt DNA that walks this earth. Now, for all of you MAGA people, you're in for a very rude awakening. It's a long ride down from the mountain, and that's what's happened to America. You have turned your back on the Almighty Father. You have turned your back on Jesus Christ, and now you are going to go tumbling down off the mountain. Now, if you believe that Donald Trump is going to save you, you are naive and you are foolish, and you are going to be scolded and punished in a way that most of you do not dare comprehend. You have put your faith in Trump instead of putting your faith in Jesus Christ, and for this, you will have your asses handed to you. Now, if you don't like the way that I'm teaching it to you, there are tens of thousands of channels that will tell you lie after lie after lie and will pander for you to give them money. I simply tell you the truth in the name of Jesus Christ. This is not a man of God. This is not a follower of Jesus Christ. He is a devil. He tells you openly he's the best thing that happened to Israel. He's supposed to be the best thing that happened to the United States. I understand why many people put their hope in Donald Trump. Many parts of this country have been done wrong in the past couple of decades. You've been hurt and you've been done dirty and you feel like the world is coming against you. Well, folks, the world is coming against you. And your only recourse is Jesus Christ. It's not Donald Trump. And until you really come to this realization, it's not going to get any better for you. I give you my word, it will only get progressively worse. May the Father bless you all in the name of Jesus Christ.